rainforest habitat. Attacked by a self-requested cockatoo.
I'm recording this too. We're talking about being peed on by possums, koalas and sulphur-crested cockatoos, which for those of you who aren't in Australia is a big bird, a parrot. Alright, intro time.
I thought you already done it.
No, because you keep running away.
Oh, you waiting for...
God almighty. Now I've got to turn this around. Hey everybody. This is Tracy, Bernie and Ashlyn who's standing in front of the camera and not behind it. It's going to be one of those nights. We're back at Handorf Cemetery. Yes, I'm giving the name away because we kind of gave it away last time because we showed the actual sign in our video, but never mind. And I forgot to blur it out. And we're all getting excited at the moment because there's possums everywhere tonight. And we had a full moon last night and the moon tonight again is spectacular. So we've got better lighting too.
Oh, we've got possums in the tree.
And Bernie's really excited about her little headlamp that I got her. She's busy blinding everyone, or her jock strap as she's calling it. Ew. Anyway. So we're going to walk around. We're going to take some photos and you're coming along with us. So peace. It's only a little possum. It's only little
possum.
Little eye shine. Oh, eye shine here.
Where?
Behind me. Straight up.
Where? Oh, no,
right there.
I can see
Oh,
his tail.
these are little ringtails. These are only tiny ones. These aren't brush-tail possums, they're ringtails. They're all protected too. They're a protected species.
And they're probably going, what the fuck are they doing?
Gorgeous. Yeah, and we just got you on video saying that. That's fabulous. Oh, edit that out.
Oh, did you?
Sorry, boys and girls.
And mothers and fathers.
Mothers and fathers and grandmas and grandpas and aunties and uncles and anybody else in the fam that's watching. Yes, we are full of silliness tonight. Oh, this is
erected. What is erected?
This is the beautiful grave that we saw last time. That's actually been repainted. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, he's right above me. I might move.
And you know what we haven't done? We haven't said hello to the spirits that may still be here. There's another one there. That's a brush tail by the looks of it. It's bigger. Oh, hang on. Is that a koala?
A koala? Where?
Well, it sounded like a koala. Yeah. Oh, no, it's not. It's a brush tail possum. It's a brush tail.
It's a possum.
Oh,
It's too fast to do.
See the big brushy tail?
brushy.
They've got a brushy tail, bushy tail. They're being technical now.
Oh,
is it a koala?
No, it's a possum.
I can't see.
Do you know Bernie got chased by a possum?
Do you know I had one run up my leg once? Never again.
Someone at school got attacked by a possum.
Well,
vicious.
they're very cute, but you know
They're very
what?
vicious.
If, you know, you're upsetting them, they will bite you and do all those sort of things.
Oh, I love possums.
So there's something we actually haven't done, and that is to say hello to those who may still be here. Our names are Tracy, Bernie and the kid.
And the kid.
And we are really happy to be back here.
Look, go take some photos. Go chase a chicken. Go.
This is like, we didn't realise last time how many children were here because our lighting was really sucky. But as you can see, this gives you a better idea how many children. Hi kids.
Buried 14th to the 7th, 1888. Stillborn child.
We're actually starting from this end tonight because last time we finished down this way and we had lightning and thunder on the horizon.
1819, age 5 months.
And if my video cuts out and starts again, it's because when it gets to about the 28 to 30 minute mark, it automatically cuts out. So hello, our names are Tracy, Bernie and the kid. We are back here to visit with you. When we take our photos, if you would like to appear in our photos, We welcome that. You're welcome to talk into our cameras. You're welcome to walk with us in the cemetery. However, you're not welcome to physically harm us and touch us. And you are not allowed to follow us home. Also, you don't need to be here. If you've been staying here and you haven't moved on, you don't need to be here. You need to move on to the next part of your journey, and we encourage you to do that with love and light and blessings. It's the two big kids over there. So yeah, it was pretty emotional last time with the kids. Like, I always get really emotional with children. They haven't had their chance. However, circumstances at the time deem it's their time. For whatever reason, it's their time. Just as it is with anybody else, I guess. If there's anybody here that would like to talk into my camera and say hello or say their name, you're very welcome to do that. There are so many possums running around in the bush at the moment. Can you hear them? There's possums everywhere. I can hear them scurrying around. It's that time of the year too. I think it's that time of the year like koalas and that too, like it's breeding season's coming up too, or it started.
Oh, I love, look at that one.
It's beautiful, isn't
So
it?
this gravestone, oh, they've all joined together. They don't want to.
I'm going to try not to do too many cuts tonight in this video if I can help it as well.
Sorry.
Who are you apologising to?
I'm stepping on graves. Not on graves, but on the side.
In between. Well, you've apologised. I'm sure they'll be forgiving. You're not meaning any harm. You're only wanting to admire it. And there's no harm in that. And I'm sure there might be some people, if they watch this, and they're going to be saying, oh, you've brought a kid along with you. Ashlyn is protected, and there is no way Bernie as her mother or me as her adopted auntie would ever bring her somewhere if we thought she was going to be at risk. We would never do that. In fact, we won't even do that with ourselves, let alone with the kid. And I have to say, while I'm on that subject, I have to say some of the channels I've been watching on YouTube that claim to have an interest in the paranormal, to me, leave a lot to be desired. You can't turn around and snub your nose at the paranormal and then go and do investigations at cemeteries and then ask and conjure up all this really bad shit. You know, it's, to me, that's just being a hypocrite. And you go into cemeteries and you perform things in a cemetery that you shouldn't be doing, and by some chance you do muster up something bad, you're leaving that there for someone else to deal with, and that's just not cool. And I don't care how many subscribers you've got, how popular you are, you've made your popularity by doing that. I'm not going to name names. I'd rather be a small channel and have a few subscribers than have a ton of them who have followed you simply because it's, well, in your eyes it's entertainment. For me, this is personal and it has meaning. There, rant over. Feel better now. Been meaning to get that off my chest, so to speak. And again, we are surrounded by beautiful gum trees. And scrubland, bushland. Something else I've been studying too is quite often people ask, you get lots of photos with orbs up in the trees, and I've been reading up about elementals and spirits in trees. Quite interesting. Alright, we're going to switch off because it's just about to cut out, and I'm going to take some more photos and then we'll be right back.
Idea. Is this something about this cemetery I really, really like?
I do too. I think it's beautiful. Just going to turn my light up.
I'm going to take photos, love.
Sorry, I got distracted.
You got distracted.
She got distracted. That's going in my bloopers. That's for the blooper reel. It's actually really nice to be back here. Okay. We seem to be getting better pictures on sports mode than we are with nighttime mode, because the moon is just so freaking awesome tonight. And this new light that I've bought, has anyone noticed how much my light's dimming already? Look at this. Have I got something? What is that noise? Ashlyn,
cricket?
is that you making? No, don't. I'm trying to film. Oh God.
What?
It's not. My light's dimming. Look at that. How much it's dimmed.
You know, mine's not as bright as that was either.
It could have. I think yours only take the triple A's. I've got spare packets in the car. Oh, bush there. Hello. Is there anybody here that would like to speak to us who's in spirit? My name is Tracy. I'm with Bernie and Ashlyn. You can talk into our cameras and we will be able to hear you when we play this back. Oh, look at the moon. Wow. Oopsie. Are you catching anything in your camera? No, like I haven't seen any. I'm not seeing any orbs with my own eye, or through the camera for that matter. Nothing is ever the same. It's always different. Oops. Sorry.
Oh shit, someone's coming in.
So what? Let them.
Oh.
Stop worrying.
I know, we're going straight past us. Oh, hang on, where are we? Oh, it's alright.
We're back at this.
Sense of direction then.
We're back at this beautiful grave. Where's Ashlyn?
Oh God, just listen.
What a terrible thing to say.
Thanks, Mum.
Honey, not on our watch.
Oh, no.
Never,
Right,
never,
your turn.
never.
Flash away.
Is Ashlyn having more luck than what you are?
Yeah, she's having taken some good ones.
Shall we sit down in a minute and try the new Spirit Box app?
Yeah.
Bernie's really excited about that, along with her little headlight, her headlamp. We should go find somewhere comfy to sit. Oh, we could sit just here. There's a chair in there. Oh, sorry, I digress. We're just in a really stupid mood tonight. What? Oh,
Yeah.
groovy.
There's people with games and stories to tell.
We're reminiscing our childhood like it's an Australian program called Play School.
Open wide.
You know, when you think the word, it's not
I know.
appropriate.
It's terrible, isn't
Like
it?
who? No, just no.
Oh shit.
Have a seat on this really cold aluminium stool, seat, bench.
Do you want to go first?
Piles.
Goma. Made a funny.
Haha.
Sit, my child. I'm going to sit. Who have we got here?
Alfred. Oh, we've got Adolf beside us. Remember Alfred?
Oh, yes.
Adolf.
Hello, everybody.
Adolf, Alfred, Evelyn.
Ashlyn, you're going to have to film. Like, you're going to have to film us doing the...
Yeah.
Unless Bernie wants to film.
No, you can film it. You can do it.
Okay.
Try not to blind us, though, okay?
Blinded by love.
And you'll need... We could probably sit that...
Did someone want to take this one?
Or you could just sit it there. Oh, no, you can't see anything, probably.
I can just see you.
Oh, well, that's always nice to know.
Hang on.
I might stand up and do this, actually, because if I sit down, I don't want to get up again.
There we go.
We've had big days. Really, really big days today. Ashley, are you trying to blind me? Because it's working. Does it look all right in the camera, though? That's what matters. We need all the help we can get right now. It's been one of those days, I think.
It's been one of those weeks.
One of these days.
Well, it's really warm.
The light is? Yes. Okay, now, you may not have heard of this, but can you see that, Ashlyn?
Without trying to blind you. Hang on.
Without trying to blind you.
This is the new Necrophonic app, and I have noticed a few paranormal investigators are using this now as opposed to carrying around a spirit box. And I noticed Steve Huff did a review on it. He didn't rave about it, however, he didn't completely diss it either. So, over in the States, it's available for $10. Here in Australia, of course, I had to pay $15. But anyway, let's not go there. So, Bernie and I have had a play around with this in the car.
Yeah,
and
apparently they think it's quite funny too.
And I think we've actually had some clear responses to certain questions. Would you agree to that?
No, yeah.
Yes. So we're going to try this and see if we can get anything here tonight. That's just me starting it up. Now, I've been doing this in the reverb because I found the white noise and the echo one.
I don't like white noise.
So by doing this when we're out filming, I can go back over it with headphones on and see if we get any answers to relevant questions. So here we go.
Sorry.
Okay, if there are any spirits here in Handorf Cemetery that would like to come forward and communicate, you can talk to me through this device I'm holding in my hand. Is there anyone here that would like to come through and say hello? Your chance to talk. Did that sound like F no?
Yeah.
Did someone just say the F word? Now, I'm going to be going back and playing this after when I edit, but remember, we're not going to put captions up. We may know what has been said after we edit this and listen to it about 100 times. Whatever you guys hear, put in the comments and we will match it and you see how we go. All right, who's got a question? Ask a question. Oh, oi.
Oi.
Ask a question.
Mum?
Who's got a question? Are you happy that Bernie, Ashlyn and I have come back? Someone's really adamant with the oi, aren't they?
Yeah.
Are you happy that we've come back to visit?
Yes.
Would anyone like to give me their name? Is that Rob?
Rob?
Hi Rob, how are you? Good? Does that sound like good?
Suck
Who
it.
else is here? Who else wants to come forward? Give me your name and say hi.
Come
Come.
to.
Come to me. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That was a woman on the end though that said me.
Mm.
Who's saying come to me? Can you tell me your name? Did someone say it's weird?
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like it's weird.
Destiny.
Desperately. What are you talking about desperately? Are any of our family members with us tonight? I know you guys are watching over us and you're always with us. Do any of you want to come through and say hi? Nana, are you with us? What about Bernie's mum and dad? Are you with us? Someone said cool then. Did you hear that? I'm not sure why that almost sounded like a burp, didn't it?
It did.
I guess you guys may burp and fart on the other side, I don't know, but you haven't got a body to do it in, so that's kind of an interesting concept. Wow. Ashlyn, do you want to ask a question?
I don't have anything.
Bernie? Bernie? That's a woman.
Mm.
Light behind, shine it, I can hear something. Shine your light behind.
You.
Someone. I heard walking. Either that or it's a kangaroo or a possum. But I heard footsteps. Is there anybody here? Is there anybody here with us at the moment? Come and talk to us. We're really, really happy if you want to come and talk to us.
Bloke?
Bloke. Sounded like bloke, didn't it?
Beg your pardon.
Are you happy that we can communicate with you on this device? And would you like us to do more of it? Gavin, are you here? Gav, are you here? Would you guys like us to come back again and visit? Okay, I'm going to close this session now. Thank you for communicating with us. Now remember, you're always welcome to talk to us, but you're not allowed to touch us, you're not allowed to try to hurt us, and you're not allowed to follow us home, okay?
Yep.
Alright? I wish you love, light and blessings, and I'll talk to you all soon, okay? Goodbye. Bye. That's a lot of stuff.
That woman's in there a fair bit.
She is in there a fair bit. And did you notice it was a lot clearer? Like, as me, I hope you're not filming me wipe my nose. I've got a cold nose.
You have, haven't you?
I'm not sure
She
if it's
is.
running or not, but it's actually got, my nose got really cold.
Sorry.
It's not actually running, it's just really cold. The answers, what I could hear, are so much clearer. Like tonight here.
Maybe
clearer.
because there's no interference out here.
Quite possibly, yeah. Allowed to video. We just had a car travel up a country road with no lights on, which,
Unless he's drunk.
well, yeah, just coming from the Handorf market thing, Friday night, anyone's guess, with no lights on, which is a pretty stupid move on their part, just to give you some idea how dark it is just in here. Turn your light off, Ashlyn. Well, that's with the moon though too, but it's dark enough. To be driving on a country road with no lights on is just madness, especially around here. Oh, these beautiful little kids. Oh. How good does that look through the trees, the moon like that? It looks so cool. Very eerie. Let me guess, your camera's not working now? As I was saying earlier in the video, I've been reading up about tree elementals, which are a form of spirit. Quite often you see orbs in trees. Sorry, that was me holding the stupid light in front of the camera. There's so much noise going on in the scrub tonight. Possums and rabbits and kangaroos and all kinds of
Baby foxes.
baby foxes. What did the fox say? What, your photo? Is it just me or is my camera out of focus again? What is going on? Yep. My autofocus is screwed around again. Are you serious? This is big. Have you noticed this has been becoming a habit? They're playing around with my autofocus. So everything's going to look 10 times bigger than it should. Like the one at West Terrace, like in the section I walked through that I don't like. Straight away to my autofocus was just screwed around with. And I reckon it's done it again. You're going to be kidding me, right?
See, I couldn't take any photos in the Catholic section at all.
No.
It wouldn't allow me to.
Well, I got to take photos, but on the way out, I got a laugh when I said my phone was down to a quarter of a battery, and at the end of it you hear a I went, well, that's a bit rude. And Ashlyn, if you'd listened to and watched it, you would have heard it.
And the beautiful kids want you to go back.
Yes.
But,
That's what we haven't done, a pendulum session here. Shall we do one?
Have you got it with you?
I sure have. Shall we go to the kids?
Yeah.
Kids. Back to the kids. Don't worry about the possums. They're too busy doing other extracurricular activities, aka fornicating and reproducing. There you go. There's your lesson. Oh well. If you can't learn it from your dear mother and your dear adopted auntie, who can you learn it from?
School, we're not going to
Yes, this clever girl here has just got into her animal husbandry. So proud. It's a Kodak moment. Alright, we might do one here, I think. I don't know, she's wandering aimlessly. Wandering aimlessly through the bushland. Not quite. Who have we got here?
Sydney James.
Hello, Sydney James. Oh, 26 days old. Oh, poor little love. Okay. All you need to do, Ashlyn, is hold it on the pendulum. You don't have to film me. So if I give this to you.
And it's got a lot of weight on it.
Oh, I'm blind now. That's great.
Oh, sorry.
And just, alright. And for those that don't know, I actually have a pendulum at home that I use to communicate with my family, and I have a separate one which we use when we go out. But this is the first time I've used this one because it's new. Okay, sender please. For any spirit that wishes to communicate, or any of the children that are here, can you show me what your yes answer will be, please? That's going to be your yes answer, is that correct? Okay, centre please. And show me what your no answer will be, please. Okay, centre please. Are there many children still here in spirit? Yes or no? Yes. Centre please. Centre please. Would you like the opportunity to move forward and go on the next part of your journey and leave here? Yes or no? You reckon, Ashlyn, they're a bit undecided on that one, I think.
Maybe
Right.
it's a maybe.
Yes.
Oh.
Now we're starting to circle into a yes. Okay, centre please. Does anybody else in spirit hold you children back from moving over and crossing over? Yes or no? I knew it. Okay, centre please. Oh, my back's starting to hurt. Centre please. Would you like us to try and help you cross over if we come back? Try to help move you forward? Let you go on the next part of your journey, yes or no? It's a pretty big bloody yes to me. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, centre please. Centre please. Would you like us to come back at some point and do a prayer and try and help you move on? Would you like us to all come back and do that? Yeah. Okay. Okay, well I'm going to close the session now, okay, because I know it's hard. It takes a lot of energy. Alright? Centre please. We will come back and talk to you soon, okay? Are you okay with that? Okay. Alright. We wish you all peace, love and blessings, okay? We'll talk to you soon. Centre please. Closing the session now. Goodbye. Okay. Okay. Looks like we've got some more work to do, kiddo.
Yeah.
More kids that need to be moved on. Okay. Alright. So, I always get the feeling that there is somebody holding kids back that haven't crossed over, and I kind of wasn't surprised by the yes answer in that, so we do need to come back and try and help move these kids on because it's the right thing to do. Anyway, we're going to go check out and see what Bernie's up to and hope she hasn't fallen in a hole.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just going to turn this. Hey guys, it's Tracy here. It's after 3:30 in the morning. We're all home back at Bernie's now. We didn't do an outro for the video at Handorf. We ended up leaving. We did the pendulum session over in the children's area, which is included in this video. However, after that we decided to do the spirit box with the phone app and ask some questions in regards to the kids. And I asked the question if there is something or someone holding these kids back that are still there in spirit from crossing over, and we got a yes. Sounded male, so I pushed and asked a few more questions, and we were getting clear responses from this one particular male voice, and the more I pushed, the more agitated the responses were. Then Ashlyn's name was mentioned, and as soon as that happened, I shut it down. I let the spirit or the entity know that they're not permitted to speak to her, they're not going to communicate with her, she will not communicate with you, and then I'm shutting it down. The whole atmosphere in that cemetery changed. It just changed on a dime. It just spun around from being light, positive, beautiful, to suddenly becoming quite sinister. I believe there is something there that, for whatever reason, has prevented these kids from transitioning over. I don't know, I seem to get a very strong emotion when it comes to children, especially kids who have passed, and I get angry. I get really angry. There's enough crap going on in this world right now with kids that are alive that, you know, the government and the media and so many different people just turn a blind eye to and don't acknowledge. And I do my bit to try and educate myself on that and know that this stuff is going on right now under our nose as we speak. Child trafficking and heinous stuff going on. However, when it's kids that have had a short life and they've passed, or kids that were in homes and they were just buried in mass graves, or you know, children that have basically been forgotten, it really hits home with me. And I think a bit of that is because of the fact I'm an adopted child, and thank God I am. I know not all adopted children have, you know, a good outcome. However, man, I have the best mum and dad, like, seriously, great mum and dad, amazing sister, beautiful family. I am blessed. I am so blessed. So I guess maybe when we go to these places and we see these graves, and I sense that there's kids still there, trapped there for whatever reason. And you know, some of the orbs, when they come up, like tonight we were editing and looking at our photos, and in the kids section, there's just orbs everywhere. The place is orbing like crazy. And I know the kid. I just know it. I can feel it in my gut that these are kids. And to have that feeling that there may be something dark there that for some reason, for some selfish reason, is holding these kids back from crossing over and going on the next part of their journey and not letting them transition, it just makes me so angry. And whoever or whatever I was talking with tonight, it got pissed at me. It was pissed off. And then we started hearing noises behind us. Well, I heard noises behind us in the bush, and it wasn't like what we were hearing earlier. It was different. And I could hear noises right over in the far top corner where we drive into the dirt road to get to the cemetery. And for one fleeting moment, I could have sworn I saw a dark mass standing up there. And we all felt it. We all felt the change. It was drastic. The change was just so dramatic. And we left. And we didn't do an outro because my biggest concern is getting, with Bernie, is just getting Ashlyn out of there and leaving. You know, we've saged ourselves and the car and camera gear and everything, and you know, Ashlyn's always got crystals, and Bernie has her crystals and everything, and we also do a internal protection as well, which is turmeric. I usually have mine with coconut milk or soy milk, and we mix it up and drink it, because in some parts of India that's also considered a protection to stop spirits or entities getting within your body. So we're super mindful, and Ashlyn doesn't come with us very often to cemeteries, and this is the first time she's been to Handorf with us. And what we experienced tonight, I have said to Bernie, I think it'll be the last time she'll be coming back there with us. I don't want to go back there. West Terrace is a different thing altogether. It is a completely different, it's a completely different feeling at West Terrace, like when we're in the kids section there. Just from the communications that we've had and the photos that we've done, we know that the kids know us, and we know that they know that we want to help them, and they know Ashlyn. I mean, I have a couple of photos of Bernie and Ashlyn walking into the War Memorial section for returned servicemen, and there is a spirit of a young boy walking in front of Bernie alongside Ashlyn, and I have 2 photos of him, and they love Ashlyn, they love her, and I don't feel anything bad at West Terrace. But tonight everything was fantastic at the Handorf, and it is a beautiful little country cemetery, don't get me wrong, it is. But tonight when I called out whether it was ever someone who was in human form, or whether it's actually something that was never human, the response I got tonight on that app on my phone that I was talking about earlier, it challenged me. It challenged me with every question I threw at it. It challenged me, and it got pissed. So I am going to go back. I'm going to go back with holy water. I'm actually going to get some information about how we can possibly help, say a prayer, and get some of these kids moved on if we can do that. I mean, all I can do is try, and I'd rather try than do nothing. So that's kind of where we were at with that tonight. But anyway, so I am now going to get my PJs on and try and get a few hours sleep. And yeah, so remember to like our channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all that stuff that they say that you need to do in order to get connected with us. However, look, I'm not going to be pushing that. I figure if you like what we do, you'll follow us regardless, okay? If you don't, that's cool. But it's just this channel is about us doing something that we're very passionate about, and it's also a chance for us to document, especially a lot of the old historical graves, because we don't only just video stuff, we do a lot of photography as well. And yes, we do paranormal photography. However, we also do our photography because then we've got a collection and a catalogue of different graves and different old historical graves from different cemeteries, because the fact is nothing lasts forever, and once they're gone, they're gone. And if people don't get out there and embrace our history and embrace the architecture and the beauty that goes into the construction of these places, then we don't have a record of it, and I think that's pretty sad. Anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I'll see you on the next video. So I wish you peace, love and prosperity. Be good to each other, and remember, tomorrow's never promised, so do the best you can and live a good life. Good night. See you soon. Bye.